Hi there, this is Chad with Elite ELDT. In today's video, we're going to talk about why is ELDT so confusing? Well, there's many reasons for that, but ELDT regulations are just complex enough that unless you're really in the industry, you don't have a reason to understand them all. But the sad part is that a lot of people who are in the industry still don't know them all either. So there's a lot of misinformation being shared about ELDT regulations. One of the prime suspects for this would be actual DMV employees. You know, the state DMV oversees CDL training in most states. CDL training regulations, the ELDT regulations are federal regulations. However, states have their own regulations that ELDT trainers must also follow. So that leads us back to the DMV being over CDL training compliance in most states. And so you would think that DMV employees would have all the answers, but unfortunately they don't. There's been many times that I've called the DMVs myself to get some answers, and the people I speak with don't have any idea what I'm talking about. For example, one time I was looking for some answers concerning state regulations. I'm not going to tell you which state because I don't want to call them out. But this particular state has all their trucking school regulations listed under a section called Article 14. So I called the DMV, was speaking to this person on the phone, and I was quoting things and mentioning Article 14. Well, this person never heard of Article 14. I thought, wow, that's really weird because you work for the DMV. The DMV is over CDL training. Article 14 contains the laws and regulations for CDL training in your state, but you've never heard of it. The DMV, I know here in my state, they have even given people a CDL test that have not completed their ELDT training. Now, ELDT is training that's required to be done before you can make your CDL skills test appointment. And so for our state to have tested people for a CDL prior to them completing any ELDT, that's just them not paying attention one bit. Another source of false information or false assumptions about ELDT would come from truck driving schools. Many times people call them looking for information, and the truck driving school might say, yeah, well, you need that 120-hour training or the 120-hour training, 160-hour, 90-hour, whatever they state. That's what they tell people on the phone. But the fact of the matter is that ELDT does not have any minimum hourly requirements. So the people that make these calls to trucking schools, they assume that ELDT takes 120 hours or whatever they were told. And really, that's, again, just incorrect information. Some shady websites will put their online ELDT course up and they will make it sound like that's all you need to do to complete ELDT. And that's simply not true. In fact, I remember seeing one website that said, here's our online course, and compare that to going to truck driving school, $250 for our course, $5,000 for truck driving school. They made it sound like those two things were equal. Which one would you rather do? They were not comparing apples to apples. You cannot do ELDT 100% online unless we're talking about the hazmat endorsement ELDT. So anyway, well, where should you go for accurate information about ELDT? That answer is the FMCSA's Training Provider Registry website. The Training Provider Registry website, which is often referred to as the TPR, contains almost everything you need to know about ELDT. In fact, you can go there to find out who is required to complete ELDT. You can go there to read the FMCSA regulations relating to ELDT. You can go there to apply to become an ELDT training provider. And you can even go to that TPR website if you have already completed your ELDT training and you would like to check your records and make sure they're accurate. So if you would like more information about online ELDT training, please visit our website, eliteeldt.com. We'll also post a link there to the Training Provider Registry website mentioned in this video. Thank you for watching.